Hello everyone, it's another Doki Doki Blue Skies. We're playing, Max and I forget where we were now. Okay. We played last week. I think it was another day. It's only been about a week or so, but I've been craving Yuri's teriyaki salmon a lot lately. That's right. I think last week we did a little cooking in the kitchen.
Heck yeah.
Alright. So much so that I'm apparently just staring into space thinking about it. Wonderful use of club time, main Kara. Oh, the self-deprecation is real. Hi, main Kara!
Duh!
Sayori suddenly pops up in front of me without warning.
Sayori, don't do that.
Do what? Say hi? Aw.
Yeah, I don't want you around me.
No.
Don't startle me like that.
You mean don't wake you up like that?
Hey, I wasn't even sleeping.
But you were daydreaming. That's close enough.
For you, maybe.
Meanie.
Anyway, did you need something?
So I can't just say hi now?
No, you can't. I'll have you arrested if you try it from now on.
You're so silly.
Yeah. So what's up?
Actually, I did want to ask you something. Do you want to go out with me and Natsuki after the club's over?
What are you guys planning to do?
I don't know. We're gonna wing it. I guess Sayori never really was a planner.
Are you sure I wouldn't be butting into whatever Natsuki wants to do with you?
Come on, main Kara. We haven't played together in so long. I'm sure she won't mind. What do you mean playing? Like, gaming?
I mean, probably just in the, just since they played a lot together as kids. So,
maybe.
Just a good old times kind of thing.
Right.
Jeez, alright. I'm in. But you have to be the one to tell Natsuki that I'm coming along too.
Yeah, that would make things awkward if main Kara was like, "Hey, Natsuki, I'm barging in on you and Sayori's time." Okay, it's a deal.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. Good work, and I'll see you all tomorrow. What do they do during, like, literature club now? Do they still write poems or anything?
That is a great question.
Sayori sidles up to me as I wave goodbye to Yuri. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanted to hang out with Yuri instead, but we had no choice in the matter. Yuri.
Yeah.
I guess I've been doing that a lot lately, and Sayori is right. It has been a while since I've hung out with her. Still. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I guess so. Did you tell Natsuki yet?
About that, you didn't. Dang it.
Of course. Sayori.
I'll do it now. Hi, Natsuki.
Hey, let me just make sure my manga's put away properly before we get going.
By the way, can we invite main Kara too?
Why?
I shrug and smile when Natsuki narrows her eyes at me. It'll be fun! Please!
Ugh, fine, but only because it's you asking.
Ooh.
Yay! Let's go!
Wait, I still need to check on my manga.
Okay, so they do. Wow, that's a cute little Japanese street. 10 minutes of Natsuki's fussing and half an hour of walking later, we're strolling through the downtown area. This is cute.
I like it. It reminds me of the animes.
Yes.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I think Natsuki wants to buy more manga.
Hey! Well, a new chapter of this manga I'm reading came out, so...
To the bookstore it is, then.
Okay. It looks just like the library.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. So you come here to buy your manga.
Got a problem with that? I come to the library to buy manga.
Nah, it's just that I usually go to A Books for mine.
Oh, I go there sometimes too, but the magazine I want to pick up today is cheaper here.
Which magazine is it? Natsuki makes a beeline to a table stacked with manga and holds up a colorfully illustrated manga magazine. So she gets her manga from a magazine. Interesting. The character that's drawn on the cover has exceedingly huge eyes. This looks like the type of thing that Parfait Girls would have been published in.
This is probably one of the best shoujo manga magazines in circulation right now. I mean, Parfait Girls was first published in this.
Yep,
Of
called
course.
it.
Look, it even comes with a little free gift.
She points out a small packet attached to the back.
Looks like this month's issue comes with a pack of gel pens. Nice. Try to tell me that your manga can beat that.
I mean, mine certainly don't come with gel pens.
Exactly.
I turn to Sayori as Natsuki starts flipping through her magazine.
Do you have anything you need to look for?
I don't think so. Oh wait, I actually need to buy a new copy of the English workbook.
Huh? Why? Don't tell me you...
I lost it.
Jeez, we better go look for it then. Hey, Natsuki, Sayori and I are going to go find a workbook.
Have fun with that. I'm gonna be here for a while.
Oop, just give me one sec.
Okay. We begin walking through the aisles, scanning the titles of the books. Manga, light novels, children's fiction, adult fiction. There we go. Education. I wonder, should I get something for Yuri? It would definitely be nice to be able to repay her for the copy of Portrait of Markov, and that other book that she happened to give you. What book could I get her that she hasn't read yet, though?
Hey, Sayori.
She looks up from perusing a table of workbooks.
Has Yuri ever mentioned any books that she wants? Like, ones that she hasn't bought yet?
No, or at least I don't remember it. She'd probably just buy it herself if there was a book she was interested in. Did you want to get something for her?
Yeah, I just thought I'd thank her for giving me Portrait of Markov.
That's sweet of you, main Kara. Ooh, there it is. Sayori triumphantly picks up the book that she was looking for. Anyway, if you don't know what book to get for her, how about buying something else?
Huh? Like what?
I don't know, the bookstore sells stuff like stationery too, right?
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. You should listen to me more often.
I would if you always had good ideas.
What? Are you saying that I don't? Sometimes your ideas can be stinkers, I guess.
Hey, you're the one who said it, not me. Oh, you sassy son of a gun.
Yeah. She sticks her tongue out at me. Yeah.
Now, how about helping me find the stationery section?
Sometime later, we find ourselves back at the front of the store with Natsuki.
Oh, there you guys are. What took you so long?
Sorry. I was looking for something to get Yuri.
Oh, at this point, like, he's just, like, shoving it in her face, and she's probably gonna be like, oh, are you guys dating yet? I hold up a slim package wrapped in cellophane.
We found some really nice heavy-duty parchment paper. It actually feels pretty satisfying to write on.
Ooh, parchment paper.
I'd use it myself if it weren't so expensive.
Did you guys pay for everything then?
Yep, we're all good to go.
So, where are we headed next?
If you guys are hungry, I know a pretty good place to get some food.
Ooh, what kind of food? Natsuki shoots me the briefest of glances.
Well, it's this little tea and crepes place I discovered a while back. But I wouldn't expect a boy
Why not? I freaking love sweets, bro.
Yeah. Him too.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Tea isn't even sweet. It's basically just bitter leaf juice.
Oh, you say that and I thought you were into what Yuri did.
Yeah, damn.
It's not that kind of tea. It's the sweet kind of tea, like milk tea. You know, the type that you put tapioca pearls in to make boba.
Boba? Oh, do you mean bubble tea?
Yep. I like calling it boba because that's what it's called where it came from. Taiwan.
Oh, didn't know that boba came from Taiwan.
Me neither. You're totally the type to watch something with the subtitles because it sounds more authentic in the original language, huh? Ouch.
It is more authentic when it's not dubbed.
As a voice actor, I take offense to that.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, dubbed and sub has their own kind of pros and cons to it. Like, I'll watch dubs, but like if I can't find the dubs, then I'll go with the subs, and they're still good. It's nice to hear.
Like I watched One Punch Man before a dub even existed for it, and it was pretty freaking great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I've been watching the new Fruits Basket Season 2. Oh, it's so good. Like, it went so much further than the old Fruits Basket, and, like, I was waiting for English dub. It's like, oh wait, the Japanese is all caught up, like, that's the end of Season 2, so I binged it, and it's a glorious show.
Nice.
Calling it boba is more Natsuki-ish anyway, because it sounds so cute when she says it. Aw.
What? I am not cute!
You are so cute when you say that.
You know, it's supposed to be a compliment when someone calls you cute.
Not the way you guys say it.
How else does she want us to say it?
Anyway, what do you mean I wouldn't be able to appreciate it? Just because I'm a guy, it doesn't mean I don't like sweets. After all, I grew up with Sayori, and you know how she is with them.
So it's only because of me that you can appreciate them?
That's not what I meant.
What Sayori said does make sense. Of course, you'll never reach our caliber when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if you're already used to it because of Sayori, we might as well go.
Okay, whatever, your logic. And with that, Natsuki drags us along with her. I'm not sure what kind of logic she uses, but if it works...
This is why we're dating Yuri.
Yeah, so much emphasis on the girliness. She's probably just embarrassed about showing me her interests. Maybe she doesn't hang out with many guys. Oh, this is cute.
Or people.
Yeah.
Here it is, Hatoful tea.
Wonder what that means, Hatoful.
I don't know. The only other time I've heard it is the dating sim Hatoful Boyfriend, which is a pigeon dating simulator.
Oh, pigeon dating. Maybe it has to do with birds?
Possibly.
It looks like a fairly generic modern cafe. It's pretty empty right now, but I guess this time of day isn't peak rush hour for any cafe.
I haven't been here in too long. Hurry up and order, guys.
Hold on. We don't even know what's on the menu.
Take too long, I'm gonna order for you.
Natsuki readily rattles off an order to the cashier. It's clear that she's been here more than a few times before.
What do you think you're getting, Sayori?
I don't know. What about you?
I don't know either.
Jeez, don't you dare do that thing where you stand there indecisively for like half an hour.
The tone of her voice is as bossy as ever, but there's a surprisingly big smile on her face. I mean, have you guys even seen a menu? Even Natsuki can't keep up the act forever, huh?
Alright, I'm just gonna go with this.
Before we know it, we're all seated around a table with our drinks in hand. Natsuki got some kind of rose milk tea with heart-shaped strawberry jelly. That drink was definitely made for her. That description of the drink reminds me of Starbucks' pink drink. I never really...
Oh, yeah.
I'd never really gone to Starbucks before because I'm not a coffee drinker, but, like, I was in a Starbucks with friends and I was like, let me order the pink drink, because my favorite color is pink, obviously, and it was like, it's made of strawberries, and it was so delicious.
Yeah, it looks good.
Mm-hmm. It's so good. Meanwhile, Sayori and I ordered a passion fruit slush and a green tea mango drink, respectively. So, I guess the green tea is main Kara's. Interesting.
Ooh.
Whoa, this is so good. No wonder you like this place so much.
Yeah, I think I'll have to come back here on my own time.
And that's why you trust in my taste.
She thumbs through her manga as she takes a sip of her tea.
That reminds me, what manga are you catching up on?
Oh, whoops. Whenever I come here, I usually have new manga with me, so I got in the habit of reading while drinking.
It's fine. I can understand how eager you must be to start the chapter.
Yeah, it's so frustrating to have to wait a month for the next one. And don't even get me started on hiatuses.
Oh, we all hate a hiatus.
Girl, I feel. Hey, manga artists are humans who need breaks too, you know.
I know, but I wish I could just buy the manga all at once.
Max has a lot of voice acting to do in this episode.
I know, and doing this voice just, like, brings in so much air that it makes me yawn. Like, I'm not tired at all, it's just, like, the way I do the voice brings in a ton of air.
Uh-huh. Well, let me know if you want to switch off and I can do Natsuki's voice.
I think you should do Natsuki's voice for this one.
Alright, so let me see. And it needs to be different from Sayori's, okay.
Anyway, this one's about a girl who discovers these guardian characters that can unlock people's true potentials. Her character design is really nice, too.
She holds up her manga and points at one of the characters. It's a girl with shoulder-length, layered hair clad in a school uniform that's fashioned in a tomboyish manner, complete with a tie and a random belt.
I've always liked these kind of visual kei-ish designs. Like, they're kind of glamorous and androgynous, but super cool.
Kei-ish? I don't know what that's supposed to refer to.
I do not know.
Really? I always thought that you liked manga with cuter-looking characters. Well, I mean, I do like cute characters, but I also like cool ones.
If you like that kind of fashion, why don't you try dressing up that way?
Ugh, do you know how hard it is to change your style?
I don't think he has style.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of do want to try it out at least once. But it feels so weird to dress differently. It's like I'm already too comfortable with my current clothes to change. Plus, I feel like it's so out of character for me now at this point.
What do you mean?
Okay, have you ever watched the anime Rose Revolution?
No, can't say I have.
Me neither. Well, it's pretty old, so that's to be expected. But for now, all you need to know is that the main character is a girl named Utena, and her best friend is a girl named Wakaba. So Utena is the coolest of the cool. She's a girl, but she wears a boy's uniform and even has a fan club of girls at school. Meanwhile, her best friend is super cutesy and girly and really depends on Utena for things, and you can probably guess that she wears a girl's uniform. It'll be pretty weird for Utena and Wakaba to swap uniforms, right?
Well, I haven't watched the anime, so I don't know how they really look, but I think I get what you mean.
But you're not a character in an anime, Natsuki. Can't you change if you want to? Not like immediately, though. Plus, you know that there's going to be a bunch of people judging you for it.
Sometimes facing judgment for the sake of change is worth it, though. Wow, that was actually kind of profound.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not like I dislike cute clothes. I'm not dumb, you know. I picked out my clothes because I thought they looked cute, and I like cute things. But I don't want to be a Wakaba. I just wish that I could be as cool as Utena. She's so independent and strong. I think I understand how you feel. Wanting to be depended on rather than depending on others.
Man, when did this conversation get so serious?
Natsuki, if you want, we could go clothes shopping sometime. Then you could try out different styles and see if there's anything you like. Maybe.
There's an uncertain tone in her voice, but Natsuki's smile is genuine.
If you go clothes shopping with Sayori, she's just gonna say you look good in everything.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little positivity.
Yeah, but if you say everything looks good on her, then you're not gonna be able to choose anything.
Yeah, basically. That's why I don't go shopping with my mom.
Oh, because she says you look handsome and everything.
Of course, she'll say that whenever no matter how I look. But I have a friend who is a fashion manager, so she helps me out whenever I buy clothes.
Ooh, nice.
That's something you've really got to learn, main Kara.
What about Natsuki, huh?
I'm positive that I'm more positive than you, main Kara.
I roll my eyes at that.
This has been so fun, guys. We should do this more often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I have to go now, though. Can't be late for dinner.
I guess we should go too, then. Are you going out to eat?
Nah, I just don't want to miss my dad's cooking.
Oh, her dad.
Okay, then. Do you want us to walk you back? I'm good. See you at school.
Exchanging goodbyes, Sayori and I begin walking back. Honestly, this was more fun than I expected. Although it was really just Natsuki leading us around on her personal routine, we had nice conversations together. Plus, I got to buy something for Yuri. Hope she appreciates the stationery. It really took a huge chunk out of my pocket money. Haha. Huh. What's with the laugh?
I think it's just nervous laughter of like, oh god, I spent too much today.
Yeah, maybe. How much time is passing now? I idly twirl my pen around my fingers, sighing at the blank piece of paper in front of me. Ooh, it sounds like another new music track.
Ooh.
Just taking a moment to enjoy that.
Yeah, I like it.
You'd think that with all the poems I've written so far, it'd be pretty easy to start on yet another one. So they are continuing to write poetry, I guess. We just don't have any hand in writing it.
Yeah, I guess.
But I've been having trouble gaining any inspiration in writing a horror-themed poem. Oh, is it going to be the Halloween thing? In order to celebrate Halloween,
Spooky month.
Monica asked us all to write themed poetry. With all the editing that I need to catch up on, this episode's probably going to go out on Halloween or close to it, because I still have a backlog of entries.
Heck yeah.
So this will be pretty good. We're supposed to have some kind of Halloween party as well. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it. I did watch a horror anime to get in the mood, but I'm not sure if it helped much. Don't get me wrong, it was a great bit of surreal horror media. The sound design successfully created tension that kept stacking up over time, and the graphics were quite creepy as hell, as well. Not as hell. They were done in the style of old paper puppet crafts, lending an air of mystery and age to the stories. I remember seeing an old anime kind of show like that that was telling scary stories. I really liked that.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Despite all this, though, my mind still draws a blank when I confront the paper in front of me. It doesn't help that I hardly got any sleep last night either. It's hard to shake off this feeling of exhaustion. I don't want to procrastinate too much, but... Come on! I've got to think of something! How in the world does Stephen King do this? Oh, so Stephen King exists in this universe. Alright, it's getting a little bit late.
I mean, Shel Silverstein did, so...
Oh, that's true. Alright, it's getting a little bit late, but it probably wouldn't hurt to go out and walk around for a few minutes. No, you're procrastinating. Exercise can energize you, right? I could always pick up a can of coffee or tea somewhere, too. Plus, something might come to me while I'm walking. I mean, yeah, sometimes ideas happen while you're taking a shower or while you're walking. It's just like you gotta take yourself away from it. Could be procrastinating, but it also could be productive.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah, exactly.
nighttime. As I make my way outside, I see stars here and there beginning to emerge from the darkening sky. It looks like there might be a small chance of rain, and it's a bit nippy as well. I don't think it's anything I have to worry about, though. What's a good place to go for poetry inspiration? I stretch languidly as I stroll past a set of train tracks. Horror. Isn't there a graveyard around here somewhere? If I recall correctly, it's a quick walk away from where I'm at. It'll probably seriously creep me out, but art requires sacrifice. Oh no, what is he doing? A few minutes later, I spot the wrought iron gate to the cemetery. It's quite dark as there aren't any lights, but I can still make out the dark greens of the ivy snaking up the iron fence, as well as a flash of violet just inside the gate. Whoever is writing this has poetry down pat. It's like very poetic description.
Yeah, I like it.
Wait a minute.
Of course.
Aw.
Hey, Yuri!
She seems to panic
no.
for a moment after noticing me, but quickly regains her composure as we approach each other. So now she's wearing a trench coat over her sweater. Wow. Hi, Main Kara. I didn't see you there.
Oh god, is she visiting her parents?
Mm.
This is going to be sad. Sorry if I startled you now.
Oh, it's no bother. Wait, why is Yuri visiting the graveyard? Oh. Hey, oh no.
Ugh, this guy is so clueless.
Oh no.
Hey, Yuri, were you trying to find inspiration for your Halloween poem too?
She glances around for a minute as if processing my question. Oh, yes, that's right. That's totally what I'm doing now.
Ugh.
I'm assuming you were doing the same? Yeah.
Yep. Ugh. Great minds, yes, great minds think alike. Yep.
Oh no.
This guy's so dumb.
Why is Yuri pretending? I think it's clear at this point that her parents are dead, and it's like, Yuri gives a light chuckle at that.
I was thinking of getting... I'll drop that.
Okay.
I was thinking of getting something to drink, too. Want to come with me?
Well, it's getting a bit late.
Oh, no problem. I'm just planning on grabbing tea or coffee from the store for a minute.
I see. In that case, I could probably keep you company for a bit. Smiling at each other, we start making our way to the shopping district. Okay.
Yuri, I think you have something on your shoe.
Is that so? We slow to a stop as she bends down to pick something off of her shoe. Huh? Is that a rose petal? She was leaving flowers on a grave.
Oh. Where did that come from? This guy's so clueless.
It must have come off some of the flower arrangements back in the cemetery.
Ah, makes sense. It's nice to know that people's graves are being tended in there.
I agree. Being forgotten by your loved ones, it isn't a very comforting thought. Sorry, skipped ahead there.
That's okay. Were you walking around there for a while?
For a little bit. She is so uncomfortable. Why doesn't she just tell him her parents are dead? I had some trouble setting on a certain theme for my poem.
That's a surprise, considering how much you love horror.
You would think so, but it's difficult to pick one cohesive theme when there are so many to choose from.
So, what did you end up deciding on?
Well... would it be alright with you if I kept it a surprise for now?
Sure, I can respect that.
That could be code for, I haven't figured it out yet and I just don't want to admit it. As we pass
probably.
As we pass by a row of small shops and cafes, a few drops of water splash onto my face. Oh no, it's raining! The droplets soon increase in size and frequency, and before we know it, we're caught in a downpour. Oh, that feels so cozy.
Oh no. I should have brought an umbrella after all. Do you want to head inside somewhere?
Yes, please. We jog up to a convenience store, the cold water splashing up at our ankles as we slosh through the puddles. The entrance under the awning is thankfully dry, the yellowed lights inside comforting in the night. Ooh, that's cute, a little shop bell. Pushing the door open, we are met with a small tinkling of a bell. That's really good for sound effects.
I like that. Let's see, where's the drinks section?
Oh, I think I see it in the back. I follow Yuri to a drinks cooler filled with a colorful array of bottles and cans.
What are you in the mood for?
She pops open the door and grabs a bottle of green tea. While I usually prefer my tea freshly made, the occasional chilled bottle of tea is a nice change of pace.
Yeah, it does kind of change the taste when it's hot versus when it's cold.
The iciness of cold tea can give it a certain sweetness. We continue our conversation
Heck yeah.
as we take our drinks to the register.
It doesn't seem like the rain's letting up.
We'd probably get soaked if we were to go out now. Ooh, I just noticed in the back that it's got some Pocky. This looks really good.
Got some what?
Pocky, the Japanese, like, stick, chocolate things.
Oh.
I love those.
Yeah.
But
Those are tasty.
But we really should be getting back. Over on the other side of the store, I spot a stand carrying a few umbrellas.
How about we buy an umbrella then? It'd definitely beat getting sick while trying to get back home.
I suppose we can do that. Stepping away from the counter, I grab a plain black umbrella as Yuri grabs a striped one.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Buying an umbrella? No way, you're gonna go under an umbrella with main Kara so you can have the tropey Japanese thing.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Aren't we just gonna share one? It'd save us some money.
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to be a bother. It'd be unfair to ask you to pay for it, too.
Don't worry about it. I've been needing a new one anyway. There's no need for us to buy two when one will work.
That's true. Alright, thank you for being so considerate. She fidgets with her hair as she says this, a blush creeping across her cheeks. Man, shy girls are seriously cute.
Oh, tell me about it. No problem.
Oh, that sounds like sweet music. It's still raining pretty hard. But, I mean, the animation's not there. I believe that the bus should be here in a minute.
Don't you usually walk around town?
Yeah, but it's raining, dude. Well...
That's fair.
Yes, but the weather...
Alright, let's head to the stop so we don't miss it then.
After unfolding the umbrella, I wait for Yuri to join me under it. She's not coming closer, though, instead electing to stand still, staring at her feet.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm fine. She inches towards me until there's only a few inches between us. I can just imagine with this music how it would picture as an anime. It's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, this is adorable. Let's go.
We make our way to the bus stop. Once there, I open up my bottle of tea. It's probably not the best weather to drink ice cold tea, but I already bought it.
Hey, Yuri.
Yes?
I meant to ask earlier, but how did you learn to make tea?
Well, it would probably be her mom.
If I had to guess, yeah.
It's not such an interesting story.
Come on, I want to get to know you better.
Is there any other way you could have phrased that?
Lordy. And given that tea's such an integral part of your character, I feel like I should know more about what it means to you.
An integral part of my character?
I mean, you are passionate about tea, aren't you?
I suppose so. But I do have other interests, you know.
Yeah, I was just joking. I guess it wasn't a very good joke.
No, you're fine. I'm just not very good with humor. Yuri sighs, looking up into the sky. My mother was the one who taught me how to make tea.
Ah, that makes sense. She was the one who helped teach you how to cook, after all.
Yes, that's right. I believe I was just about to finish primary school when I first tried to make tea. Of course, I didn't go about making it all at once, but over time she allowed me to do more and more. She taught me how to prepare tea in all manner of styles, from Western to Eastern styles. You'd be surprised at how many different infusers, strainers, and teapots she owned.
God. How has he not picked up on all of the past tense stuff?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a major hobby for her.
Yeah. If only it was like the thing for it was, rather than it is.
Yeah.
It definitely was. Was.
Jeez, how is this guy not picking up on it?
Yep. My mother even eventually taught me how to properly perform a tea ceremony.
Thanks. Seriously? Why aren't you in a club for that, then?
I don't know. I was just always intimidated by the idea of actually performing it in front of other people. There are so many ways you can mess up.
But you always seem really graceful to me. Well, I'm glad you didn't join the tea ceremony club, though, because otherwise I wouldn't have met you.
Aw, I'm glad too. She blushes and looks down again, smiling at her shoes. I'm not as graceful as you may think, though.
I kind of find that hard to believe.
You just haven't seen me make many mistakes yet. There was one time I wasn't careful enough when handling the hot tea kettle one day and nearly spilled it onto myself. My mother realized what was happening and put her hand over the spout to keep it from burning me. Oh, that's what happened in Hero Academia. I think Todoroki's mom stopped him from burning himself or something like that. But because of that, she ended up with burns on her hands. For a while, I just felt so awful for allowing my ineptitude to hurt my mother. I didn't touch the tea kettle again for quite a while. Over time, however, I ended up becoming interested in tea again.
Well, I'm glad that you got back into it.
Yuri being clumsy isn't something that I'm used to. When she's calm, she's so elegant. Yes, I am too.
Your mom sounds really nice, by the way. Can I meet her?
I shiver a bit as the wind buffets my body, whipping my clothes around me. Thankfully, the bus shows up a moment later, its bright headlights heralding its arrival. Huh. Why is he riding with her? I couldn't have walked that far. I guess he's just seeing her home, because it's dark. We stumble aboard and manage to find seats next to each other. Right. Yuri moves her arms to her sides, letting out a deep breath and looking out at the night sky beyond the window. The passing streetlights reflect off of her eyes, shining golden over the violet of her irises. Sinking lower into my seat, I sigh in contentment. Even though we aren't talking, it still feels nice to just be close to her. After a minute, Yuri signals her oncoming stop. I think they meant upcoming. As I stand up to exit the bus with her, Yuri stops me. You really don't have to walk me all the way back. Isn't this out of your way?
Yeah, but I don't want you to get sick. I bought the umbrella to share with you the full way.
There you go.
Come on, I insist.
I gently pull Yuri along with me, opening the umbrella as we leave. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's quite serene now. The rain has lightened up to a pitter-patter, and the occasional breeze gently rustles the tree around us. Main Kara,
Yes?
do you ever notice how the light is when it's raining?
What do you mean?
Well, she looks around for a moment, then points at a street lamp down the street. Whenever it rains, it almost seems like the properties of light are completely changed. And it's especially obvious at night. Now that she mentions it, the lights do seem a bit different. It's something I think that I've noticed subconsciously, but never really paid any attention to. A cold gust blows by, causing Yuri and I to huddle closer together. Our shoulders are touching by this point, providing a small smidgen of warmth. Yuri doesn't seem to notice, or at least she's acting like she doesn't. But it might just be that she's lost in her thoughts right now, though. She's been doing that more and more frequently. It's been nice to see her really open up to me.
Yeah. It's almost like the lights are glowing.
Huh.
Well, of course light glows, but it's, I don't know, blurry?
Yuri nods her head. The way the light bounces off of each individual droplet seems to create a sort of halo around the street lamps. At times it almost looks like the light's dancing around in the air as it refracts through the rain. It's as if the lights are spirits, burning out their life forces like fireflies, showing that not all of the world is darkness.
Huh. I never thought of it like that before.
My words are met with a faint smile. Every so often, I wonder if the lights in the distance are friendly will-o-wisps. I wonder if they're guiding me somewhere, urging me towards some far-off destination one step at a time. It's unnerving when they suddenly disappear right before you, when something cuts off their connection to the world, leaving everyone being guided in the dark. It's when that happens that you realize that what you've been taking for granted. Oh, I wonder if she's talking about her parents.
Probably.
You begin to truly appreciate how welcoming the warmth was before, in contrast to the new, chilling darkness.
Yeah. It can feel kind of lonely when you're walking by yourself in the dark. Not to mention, it's kind of dangerous to do so. Yes, she was clearly just talking about walking in the rain. Ugh. You haven't been doing that a lot lately, have you?
Huh? Don't worry, I haven't.
Well, good. If you ever need to walk around at night, just ask me and I'll be there.
Both in the literal sense and in the figurative sense, hopefully.
Yeah. Plus, it feels a lot less lonely when you walk around with friends. Even if you're lost in the dark, if you have a friend by your side, you'll be at least able to trust that someone's going to stick by you.
It's probably just me, but it feels like Yuri and I are a bit closer than we were before. I'm about to open my mouth to speak again when she abruptly comes to a stop, nearly causing me to trip. We're at a quiet intersection that I'm not too familiar with. Well, Main Kara, thank you for accompanying me on the way home.
Aren't I walking all the way back with you? You wouldn't want to get wet now, right?
I mean, the rain's let up quite a bit now. Really, I wouldn't want you to go too far out of your way.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. Thank you for the offer, though.
All good. It's been my pleasure.
You were right. It is less lonely walking with friends. Her smile sends a light wave of warmth through my body.
Yeah, it was. Well, see you tomorrow then.
Goodbye, Main Kara. Oh, she just, disappeared like a ghost. That was interesting. I mean, neither of them came up with any inspiration for any Halloween poems, but maybe this will be the Halloween.
Well, maybe.
Oh no.
Maybe they did. Maybe that will-o-wisp thing. No. Hey!
Oh, that was a good acting sneeze.
Thank you.
I ended up getting home pretty late last night. On top of that, I had to finish some work before going to bed. So, this makes it 2 nights in a row that I didn't get enough sleep. My head feels fuzzy and warm, and I'm having a hard time finding the energy to get up. The music stopped. As I shove my blankets aside and try to stand up, I struggle to maintain my balance. Crap, I can't do it. I flop back onto my bed, sinking down into my comforter. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a bit. Oh. Okay. What is this? My body feels like it's baking in an oven. No, he's got a fever. He's got no one to take care of him. This pounding at my head.
No.
Each wave of pain pushes me further into the haze of my fever. Ugh, how much time has passed? I struggle to take a deep breath and am pleasantly surprised by the notes of lavender and sweets in the air. Oh yay, everyone. Like, some girl, I don't know, probably Yuri, but maybe other girls, they decided to take care of him because he's been sleeping too long and he hasn't shown up. Lavender. Yuri?
Huh.
Now that I think about it, I hope she didn't catch anything as well. I smile into my pillow as I think about the time we've been spending together. Not even my fever can distract me from the happiness I feel from recalling these memories. This warm and fuzzy feeling inside. It's not the same kind of feeling I get when I think about friends. It's something different. However, I'm suddenly snapped out of my reverie when something cold and damp is placed on my forehead. Turning in bed to face my room, I'm met by the sight of Yuri and Sayori sitting by my bedside. Yay! Lavender and sweets. Yuri's red-faced, whispering to Sayori as Sayori writes on a piece of paper. Huh? Why is it dark?
Yeah, why is
Main...
that just black?
What? Yeah.
Main Kara, you're finally awake!
You were trying to cross the border, right? Same as us and that thief over there.
What?
That's the opening to Skyrim.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I guess I am. What time is it? And why are you just a black square?
There they are. What was wrong with that? It's about 7 o'clock in evening. In the evening.
Close enough. Holy, and I've been out this whole day? Hold on, what are you two doing here?
I get up a little, propping myself up on my elbows. My head still spins whenever I move, but I'm a bit better than I was earlier.
I'm really sorry for coming into your home unannounced like this. You weren't answering your calls, and Sayori mentioned that...
Relax, Yuri. I'm guessing you and Sayori came over to check up on me, in which case I'm thankful you guys are here.
Yuri blinks for a moment, a blush deepening in on her cheeks.
Oh, well, I'm glad. See, Yuri? I told you Main Kara wouldn't mind.
So you're the culprit behind this visit, eh?
Hey, you should be thankful that we're here.
I mean, he already said he was.
Yeah. Don't worry, I am. I'm just teasing you.
Well, you didn't show up at school and wouldn't answer our calls, so we were worried that something happened to you. You should have seen Sayori. You should have seen Yuri. She started panic.
No! She's not panicking. No one's panicking. Sayori!
Anyway, Sayori decided to visit after school, so I tagged along. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for making you guys worry and go through all this trouble.
We'd much rather you were okay, so please don't worry about it.
Anyway, I think I'll be fine.
I make an attempt at standing, but the intense waves of nausea quickly remind me that I'm not going anywhere soon.
No, you should rest. I'll get you some water and medicine.
Sayori rushes off, the fading sounds of footsteps signaling her descent to the lower floor of the house.
You need to recover before you attempt anything more strenuous.
Standing up is strenuous activity?
You know what I mean.
Well, I kinda need to use the bathroom.
Well, that makes sense, because he's been asleep all day.
Yeah.
I stand up fully this time. Oh. Well, in that case... Yuri stands up too. Do you want me to help you? Now, it could be that I'm not feeling as well as I thought I did. But at the thought of her helping me in the bathroom, it feels like my fever has come back in full force. Because it's feeling hot in the face. I sit back down as my face heats up. Okay, main Kara, she probably means something way different from what you think. Oh boy. Main Kara, are you okay? Your face is burning up.
I'm fine, Yuri.
Here, let me help you. She proceeds to extend her hand out to me. Focus, main Kara. I'd probably die of embarrassment if I ended up wetting myself in front of 2 girls, so I gotta make it to that bathroom one way or another. I take Yuri's hand. It's surprisingly cool in my grasp. As she helps me back up, I start to wobble a bit. If you need to, you could... Now it looks like she's the one catching a fever. She looks away, struggling to maintain eye contact.
Are you okay, Yuri?
If you need to, you can lean against me for support. I wouldn't want you to end up falling and hurting yourself while you're ill.
Thoughtful.
We end up leaning on each other, shoulder to shoulder. Oh, that's his upstairs hall. Once we make it outside my room to the bathroom door, Sayori comes up the stairs with water and medicine. Hey, main Kara, you shouldn't be out. She cuts herself off as she glances between Yuri and me.
I needed to go to the bathroom, so Yuri's helping me.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, I'll put the stuff next to your bed then.
And with that, she heads into my room.
Alright, I'll be fine here, Yuri.
Oh, okay. I'll be heading back into your room then, if you don't mind. Just call me when you're finished. Oh, okay. That was funny.
Well then.
There's like, bathroom, zoop, we're done. Making my way back to my room, I can just barely hear the sounds of Sayori and Yuri talking.
So it seems, and main Kara are... Do you...
Wait, what about me?
Come on, you heard what he said.
What? What did I say? I'm sure we just misheard him. Oh no, is he talking in his fevered sleep?
Yeah, he was, because he smelled the lavender. Oh.
Dole.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't know whole lot of people outside of the club.
Oh.
Who do you think he was talking about?
Alright, main Kara, you should probably stop eavesdropping now. But as I reach for the doorknob, my hand freezes. What do you mean? My mind's racing, trying to figure out if I said anything to them.
Aw, come on, Yuri. Don't you think that...
I should check on him. As footsteps begin approaching the door, I quickly open it. Oh, main Kara! Oh, I see that you're done.
Yeah, just finished.
Sayori perks up as she notices me enter my room again.
Hey, I just texted Monica and Natsuki that you were doing better.
Ah, cool. They were probably wondering where I was, right?
As open my mouth to speak more. As I open my mouth to speak more, my stomach rumbles. Oh, he's gotta be hungry now. Now that I think about it, would you like something to eat?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Jinx!
Yuri sighs and then laughs along with Sayori. Why did she say Jinx? Did they say it at the same time?
Probably.
Oh, what is up with the black?
Oh, there she goes.
If you want, we can try making something here. What? I think the game must be buggy because I think they're supposed, like, the animation of Sayori leaving.
Yeah.
Main Kara, do you have any ingredients we can use?
I'm pretty sure that I have some salmon. Oh, and a bunch of frozen foods as usual.
Oh, I'd like some salmon. Oh yeah, you see the arm is now
Oh, yeah.
black. It's like some kind of buggy thing.
Given that it's a school night, it would be preferable if we could make something fast.
Just be careful not to set the house on fire again.
I smile at Sayori while I say this. Sayori's not there, or is she? Oh, there she is.
Hey!
There she is. I think just like one or two of the Sayori in casual clothes emotes or textures is just missing or something.
Maybe.
That was one time!
We end up laughing together.
Well, main Kara, if you're settled back in, we'll get started on the food then.
They proceed to head downstairs as I take my medicine and drink some water. It's nice and quiet now. As I close my eyes, I can feel myself slipping back into the warm embrace of sleep. Wait, you need to eat. Oh, that's cute. That is, until the sound of my phone ringing shatters the calm of the air. That's a nice ringtone. For a moment, I contemplate ignoring it, but with a groan, I reach for my phone and check the caller ID. Oh, Mom's calling! Hooray!
Oh.
Good thing I checked. Ah, that's his mom.
Oh. I like his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mom.
She kind of looks similar to like how I've seen people make the main character look, like kind of yellowish brown eyes and dark hair.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, main Kara, are you okay? You didn't pick up your phone earlier, so I was getting worried. Plus, the school rang me up to tell me that you didn't go in.
Sorry. I must have been out. Anyway, I'm doing better now. Had a really bad fever, but after sleeping it off, I'm feeling much better.
Are you sure?
Yes, Mom.
Well, make sure you're drinking plenty of water and getting a lot of rest, okay? I think I left some medicine in the kitchen if you're...
Mom, it's just a fever. It's not like the bubonic plague or anything.
But right as I say that, I can't help but hack up a wet, raspy cough. Oh no. Are you sure about that? That cough sounded pretty medieval.
Jeez, way to reassure me.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I can catch a flight home if you're really ill, you know.
No, that's way too much effort. I'll be fine, Mom. Seriously. Some friends came over from school to help take care of me.
Oh? I'm guessing one of them was Sayori?
Mm-hmm.
And?
And what?
The other friend? She's a girl, isn't she?
Hey, don't be getting any funny ideas.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, it was Yuri.
Isn't Yuri from your club?
Yeah, she is.
I see.
So... I can tell exactly what the next question is going to be.
How close are you and Yuri?
Called it.
What do you mean?
You know. Do you like her? You two seem to be close if she's concerned enough to check on you along with Sayori. Or is Sayori the one you like?
Mom.
Can't a mother be curious about her son's love life? Come on, be honest.
Strange way to put it, but okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, my life isn't some dumb high school rom-com, you know.
Oh,
Or
little do
is
you
it?
know. Yep.
What kind of an angsty teenage boy tells their mom about their crushes?
Oh.
Aw, it's okay. I'll keep it a secret.
Ugh, how about this? I'll answer with a definite, I don't know.
You can't worm your way out of this one. I'm too starved for details about your life.
I roll my eyes. Whose fault is it that she's not here to know about my life? Oh. Almost immediately
Oof.
after thinking that, I'm hit by a pang of guilt. As you should be. She's not working away from home
Yeah.
because she wants to. She's doing it to support me and maintain our quality of life. So, do you not know, or do you know but just not want to say it?
Ugh.
It might just be my guilt making me do this, but you know what? I'm gonna open up to her.
It's hard to describe.
So, you like Sayori then?
Honestly, I don't think I've ever thought about her that way.
Sayori and I have been friends for so long that it's hard to imagine us being a couple.
I don't know, I think I'm just too used to thinking of her as my best friend.
Aw, I think you two would make a nice couple.
Mom. God, do I know that feel.
Uh-huh. If it's not her, then is it the other girl?
Yuri?
Yeah, tell me a bit about her.
Well, Yuri's super smart, but kinda shy. She loves literature and can always provide deep insight into whatever we read. Oh, and she's also really mysterious. I mean, not so mysterious, it's just that I'm not smart and can't figure out that her parents are freaking dead.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like I know her, but then I find out something new and surprising about her that I never expected. Like dead parents.
Yeah. You will find it out somewhere down the line, I hope, in this playthrough.
Oh, God.
It definitely sounds like you like her.
Wait, how do you know?
It's the way that you talk about her. I can't see you, but the tone of your voice makes it seem like that's the case. Or it could just be a mother's intuition. And at any rate, from what you described, she seems like a nice girl.
Well, I think that...
The sound of footsteps outside of my door interrupts my train of thought. This is not a conversation I feel comfortable having in front of the girls now.
Hey, Mom, I've got to go now.
There's a knock on the door. All right, then. But you're not off the hook for this conversation. You'd better believe we'll be continuing the next time I call.
Okay, I got it.
I'll call the school to let them know that you're not feeling well. Love you, Main Kara.
Thanks, and love you too.
I hang up the phone and toss it aside. Those are nice effects, like the little sound effects and just talking to the mom.
Yeah. Come in.
Main Kara, are you feeling better? Yuri's holding a platter of freshly cooked dumplings. I can see the steam still wafting off them.
Hey, Yuri, thanks for cooking. And you made my favorite dumplings, too.
It was nothing. I remembered what you said about them, so when I saw the bag in the freezer, I kind of had to make them.
That's really thoughtful of you. Thanks again. Wait, is Sayori cooking downstairs by herself?
I came up here to bring you your food. Don't worry, she's just making sure that they don't... Yuri, can you hurry downstairs? Oh no.
Of course.
I'll leave your food here for now. Coming, Sayori! Yuri sets down the dumplings next to me, along with a set of chopsticks. There's about 12 of them, all neatly lined up. Turning one over, I can see that the bottom is a perfectly crispy golden brown. Sweet. I don't want the dumplings to go cold now, but I'd much rather eat with everyone. Sayori! I'm sorry! Turn off the stove! Okay! I try to yell from my bed.
Is everything alright?
Yes!
Do you want to eat together upstairs?
It sounds like something is being sprayed downstairs. Like a fire extinguisher? Oh no! Maybe later! You can go ahead and eat now. Don't wait up for us! Oh no, they better not be making a mess. I sigh. I'm torn between panicking and laughing. Granted, they're going through all of this trouble for me. Although it won't mean much if the house is burnt down, but it's the thought that counts. And anyway, I haven't smelled any smoke yet, so I'm probably good. I think. After about 5 minutes, I hear 2 sets of footsteps coming upstairs. Main Kara?
Yeah?
We kinda, sorta,
You know, we burned some of the dumplings.
You mean you made 12 perfectly good ones and you're still making more? Wow.
Plus, there's fire extinguisher foam everywhere.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, you guys are only here to take care of me. So as long as you two don't get hurt and the house doesn't burn down, it's okay.
They glance at each other and sigh.
But thank you for understanding. Yeah, thanks.
Sayori glances at my plate.
Wait, why didn't you eat your food?
I figured it'd only be an extra few minutes to wait for you two.
I can make something else after Sayori and I clean up. But they're probably cold by now.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Hey, Yuri.
Yes?
Could you warm these up and bring them back to my room, along with a few more plates and forks?
Of course. But don't tell me. You want to share your food?
No, I don't want to, but I'm willing to. Yep, that's right.
The girls pause for a moment.
But you're sick.
Relax, I haven't touched the dumplings at all. We can share them to tide us over for now, and I can order some pizza in the meantime.
Ooh, pizza. Are you sure?
Hell yeah. Positive.
It's at this moment that Sayori's stomach starts rumbling.
Heh.
Besides, it's getting late, and you all need to head back home soon.
Yuri looks over at Sayori, as if waiting to take a cue from her. Thankfully, Sayori's never had any hang-ups over accepting food from me.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, main Kara. In that case, I'll be in your care.
No need to be so formal, Yuri.
What I mean to say is, thank you for your offer.
She snatches the platter of food and hurries downstairs as if running away. Now that that's dealt with, it's time to order the pizza. It won't break my food budget so long as I don't do it too often. Yuri comes back up with the warmed-up dumplings.
All right, here are the dumplings.
She hands them out, 4 on each plate. That's great, because there's 12. And that divides evenly amongst 3.
Yeah. Hey, Sayori.
Yeah?
Before I forget to ask, would it be alright if you picked up my schoolwork tomorrow? You could probably ask Shiori. She's bound to have all my missing work.
Yeah, I can do that. After all, it won't do you any good to miss out on your education.
Got it, Mom.
You know that it's for your own good.
Yeah. Anyway, let's dig in.
As we eat, our conversation ends up turning towards the club.
By the way, is everyone done writing their poems for Halloween?
I'm still thinking about mine, but I want to keep it secret for now.
My poem's first draft is actually finished already.
Ooh, what's it about?
I'd like to keep it a secret until Halloween too. We wouldn't want the suspense to be ruined after all.
That's true. We should probably all keep our lips sealed about them till then.
Right. I'm just so curious, though.
Knowing Yuri, her poem will probably be pretty solid. But I wonder what Sayori's gonna write about. I imagine that you weren't able to write yours yet due to your illness.
Yeah, you got me there.
How'd you get sick anyway? You never get sick, not even when we were kids.
That's probably because I was walking around in the rain last night.
Huh? But wasn't it pouring down pretty hard? What were you doing out in the rain?
There's Yuri sweating. It's like, oh no.
Honestly, I don't even remember why.
Main Kara? To be fair, if he hadn't happened upon me, he might not have been out for so long. So really, I'm to blame for Main Kara's illness. No.
Oh, come on, Yuri. I was wandering around outside even without you at first anyway.
So, you two were together last night, then?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. We were both looking for inspiration for our poems.
That's what you think.
Great minds think alike, right, Yuri?
I suppose so.
Oh, dang it. Something's wrong there.
There she go.
Oh. I guess you guys found your inspirations together then, right?
Well, not him.
Well, not yet. For me, at least.
This is really weird. Wish this wasn't happening.
Maybe I'll need another late-night walk with Yuri to finish up the poem.
If you ever need it, I'll be happy to accompany you for another walk. Wow, sounds like fun.
Regardless, with or without another walk, I'll have something together by the time Halloween comes up.
I look forward to it. Huh.
Aw. Suddenly, the doorbell rings.
Oh, I'll get it.
Pizza time.
I'm super hungry.
I shuffle around my drawers for my wallet and hand Sayori the money.
Hey, this should be enough to cover it.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Before Yuri can move to join her, Sayori dashes off downstairs.
Man, she really ran off.
Yeah, I should probably go with her. Excuse me.
As Yuri follows Sayori out of my room, I check my text messages. Ooh. Hey, main Kara. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
It's Monica.
I got your number from Sayori and was wondering if anything happened.
Hey. I wasn't feeling well, so I ended up sleeping the day away, lol. I won't be back to the club for a few days, but should be fine by Halloween, smiley face.
After a moment, she gets back to me. I love these little sound effects. Glad that you'll be better by Halloween. Yeah. Wouldn't want you to miss it. I hope you feel better soon.
Thanks, lol, I appreciate it.
As I finish tapping away on my phone, the girls re-enter the room with the pizzas.
What toppings did you order?
Just normal cheese and pepperoni pizzas.
Sayori's stomach approves of the choices.
Well, let's eat.
Thanks for the meal. Yeah, what Yuri said.
The conversation peters out as we munch on the gooey slices of pizza, but it eventually crops back up again.
Anyway, Sayori, I'm just curious about something.
She looks at me curiously with a mouthful of pizza.
Exactly how did you manage to burn the dumplings again?
Both her and Yuri came close to choking.
I'm so...
Oh.
I'm not mad, alright? Just curious.
Well, if you promise not to get mad... Yuri told me to keep an eye on the food before she went upstairs. So I was standing there watching the dumplings, and I kept watching them, just like Yuri said. But then they started smoking.
Sayori.
Hey, I'm not dumb, okay? They looked perfectly normal to me. They just started smelling burnt. Oh, and they started smoking, too. And that's when I called Yuri.
Sayori, when I told you to watch them, I thought it was implied that you should also cook them.
How was I supposed to know what you meant? I wasn't the one who read the instructions on the bag.
Isn't it common sense to move frying food around on a pan so it doesn't stick to the bottom? They look over at me as if to use my culinary knowledge as some sort of common sense tiebreaker. Sayori looks so sad. It's like,
it's not common sense. I didn't know about it.
No other choice but to shrug at them, I guess. Anyway, I told Sayori to turn off the stove when I saw what was happening.
Yeah, so I tried to turn off the stove, but I ended up turning up the heat by accident since I was panicking. Oh
no! Worse.
Oh god. And then it started to burn even more.
So then I started trying to scrape the dumplings off the bottom of the pan, but the bottom layer of the dumpling skin was super hard to get off. And while I was doing that, I kinda did the same thing I did that other time, and some pieces of dumpling skin accidentally flew into the burner.
That's when it actually started catching on fire. Oh no!
Oh god.
Yep, but luckily Luckily, I remembered how you put out the fire in my house with the fire extinguisher under the sink. After a second, I found one and sprayed the stove down. Don't worry, the kitchen's all cleaned up now. Well, we still need to do the dishes, but the stove's cleaned up.
My god. Man, I'm torn between being glad I missed it and being sad that I didn't see it for myself.
Same, really. A wave of exhaustion hits over me as I let out a yawn.
I guess just hearing about all your shenanigans has made me tired, though.
Given that everyone's finished eating at this point, we could let you get some rest for the night.
Yeah, if you're feeling better, I can head home. I'll stop by tomorrow to check on you again.
Thanks for taking care of me, guys. By the way, I'll take care of the dishes later. You all are probably tired as well.
It's okay, but are you sure you don't want us to wash the dishes?
That's alright. If you could put the leftover pizza in the fridge, that'd be great, though.
Alright, I suppose that it is getting late.
I'll see you later, main Kara.
See you, Sayori.
Sayori smiles, yawns, grabs her stuff and the pizza, and leaves. Hopefully she doesn't steal the pizza. Well, I'll bring you something to eat tomorrow. If that's alright, that is.
That'd be great, dearie. Thank you. And thanks for taking care of me. I know I said this before, but I really appreciate it.
If you need anything else, please be sure to call or message me, and I'll be over as soon as possible. I nod, waving her goodbye. She grabs her stuff and heads to the door, closing it behind her with a soft click. I close my eyes. This was a surprisingly fun day. Besides getting sick and stuff. Well, aside from the part where my house almost burned down and how I struggled to even make it to the bathroom. But other than that, I don't know how I would have managed without the girls. On another note, I'm getting along with Yuri quite well now. It's only been a month or so since I joined the club and met her, so I guess it must have started around the beginning of September or something. Now it'd be...
That makes sense with, school.
Yeah. Now it'd be hard to think about not spending time with her after school. She's a shy girl, though, so I don't want to rush things. The last thing I need to do is try to move too fast and just ruin everything. I'm also glad that I'm not getting to spend more time with Sayori as well. We've really reconnected since we ended up drifting apart. Maybe I should get sick more often. Yeah, if a guy needs to get sick for people to hang out with him, then that might be a problem. Even as I mull over these thoughts, I feel sleep beginning to overtake me again. I need to recover, especially since I don't want to end up missing Halloween. Tomorrow I'll think more about my poem. Okay. Well,
Yay.
That's good. I think this is the perfect place to end this episode, because it's been an hour and a half, and there's going to be a lot to edit this. Okay.
Oh, lordy.
And this, from the music, we're entering into Halloween territory, so,
Yeah!
Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we'll be able to see this around Halloween time, and yeah, subscribe, you know what to do, stay determined, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!